there.
It's there. So, wow, we just had that
Good
meeting
girl.
Yeah,
yesterday, so how efficient this is amazing.
no sooner said than
Okay,
done.
well, I have a Shellfish Committee meeting at, Monday at 6 o'clock, but there's a very important meeting at the Whiting, Community Center Friday at 6, and it's, Julie, it's for Cobscook.
This is, I'm trying to put this in a nutshell. So we've called a Cobscook Bay Fishermen's meeting. We've been blatant about having meetings because the person that used to organize everything is doing other things right now. He's still involved, but he's very busy. So we have one Friday night at 6 o'clock at the Whiting Community Center. I've been waiting for a chance to open this can of worms and just want to throw it at you guys. The bill that's being heard Monday,
The 13th,
the 13th, before we have our planning committee.
right, right.
Part of that bill is to limit jurisdiction of towns.
Yes, I heard about this. Yes.
Now, we're on TV, so I can't feel like I can speak openly, but
So come to the meeting at 6 and you'll find out what it's about, correct?
I'm wondering if the town is going to take a stand about the state trying to limit jurisdiction, because
Yes.
I'll say this, it's my understanding that if somebody wanted to sink an aquaculture site out here, right now, the town would have some say in it. Is that correct or not?
Yes, yes.
Well, we're not sure.
If you're limited to jurisdiction, you have
Are
no
you
say.
saying what they're trying to do is interfere with the autonomy that a town has over its clam flats and its fishing?
Well,
I don't understand the bill enough to speak
We
on
don't- we
it,
don't.
because it is,
Is
the
this
way
the one
it
that
is
was-
written.
No, LD
The new one
202 has
just
been
came
written.
Yes.
No, but is
a
this the
different
one, this is the one in replace of it though, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
They modified
It's
it.
very
Yeah.
vague. It's
It's
only
very
one page
vague, so
long.
I
It's
can't
part of
understand it.
intertidal waters and,
Yeah.
I don't know,
And
have you
I
read it?
know that a lot of municipalities are right up in arms over this, and
Yes.
they're opposing it.
Yes.
Part of the bill is also to regionalize.
Right, right.
In other words, the bill says now you may go
Yeah.
into a
Yeah.
regionalization, say with Trescott, or you may go from here
Yes.
to Eastport. When that gets in committee, it could suddenly turn into,
That's
you
right.
will.
That's right,
Mhm.
that's right. I agree.
I know that there's a big push for aquaculture in the state of Maine. Come to the meeting Friday night and we'll talk about this.
Yes.
But we do not want to lose the ability
To have
to
our own
control
over your
jurisdiction.
own.
Clam
to
flats.
Yes.
say, no, you're not putting that there.
Yes.
No, you're not taking up that bottom, our fishermen
Yeah.
need it.
Yeah.
No, that might be the base set.
Yeah.
Friday at 6.
This bill, there's
Waiting,
something
waiting.
fishy about this bill.
Well, so is it, can the select board take a position or not and write a letter opposing this bill? I don't know.
I think what
That's
we
why
need to do is, I will certainly be at the meeting Friday, and I will report back with the consensus of what's spoken, and we'll see whether we can get together and compose a bill. I know Eastport and Bar Harbor they have already.
There's a lot of, I'm getting a lot of.
There's a lot
I
of it.
also think Will Toole has weighed in on
Yes,
this.
he
Will
some-
is very against
Yes,
anything
yes.
to do with taking away
Yes.
from home rule.
Yeah,
This bill is being heard Monday, so if
Yeah.
you're gonna weigh in on it, we gotta have something to them by Monday.
absolutely, yeah.
So,
And
Can't
another,
we
I think you
use-
have plenty of support.
Can't we use the same letter that we had,
well, we
but just
started a
change
petition,
the?
didn't we?
I dropped the petition off that's going around down.
And that's
at-
against this bill, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you need a formal letter?
But the letter that we had that was against LD 202,
Yes,
can't
Use
we
the same
just
one?
take the
Yeah, we
LD
could.
202 out?
We
Put the-
could.
yeah.
That letter
we'll
said
do
the
that.
same,
Huh?
They're
No?
very different.
They are very
Yeah, very
different?
different.
Like,
Is it this board's stance that you have no intention of abandoning or surrendering your control of your flats?
It doesn't say flats, it's very weird how
it
it's.
says
Resources,
it's
your
an
resources.
intertidal water,
Right, if
and
you're
then
not-
it
if you
talks
have no
about.
intention
Somebody's
of surrendering
jurisdiction
it.
over the intertidal, and it's so vague, you don't even know what they're talking about. It doesn't say like from high water to low water, it doesn't say beyond that into the bay. I mean, that,
Are
it's,
towns that have no ordinance of their own more prone to being subject to this? In other words, this town has its own ordinance, and you have no intention of surrendering your ordinance, so you're protected, because you still have control. They're gonna have to negotiate with you a different way.
yeah, Do you know who came up with this bill? Who's behind this
It's
bill?
my understanding it's a DMR bill. Being presented by Representative Simmons is what I was told. Who was also the sponsor of
The
the
LD
LD
202.
Yes.
I
My-
can't explain it because it's written.
It's really
Yeah.
confusing.
And that may be on
At the date
purpose.
of the Shellfish Committee meeting, which you started, that started this.
Yeah.
The Shellfish Committee meeting, you started with.
Well, yes, it's, Monday, the 13th at 6, so actually the bill is being heard that Monday, so.
That morning, so it'll be, unless you call an emergency shellfish meeting between now and Monday so they can weigh in on this.
We're gonna, well, I think the meeting is gonna be more regional it's gonna be the Whiting Community Center. I think we go there and see if we can understand the bill. You can certainly compose a letter that objects to the vagueness of the bill.
That's right.
That you
yes.
can't be for or against it, because
Yeah.
you're really not being clear what on earth you're saying. So
Yeah.
you can definitely write that kind of a letter, because
Yeah.
you're not gonna be behind something that makes no sense. I mean, it is really vague.
Yeah, and you don't want, as a municipality, you don't want to leave yourself vulnerable to the whim of a bill like that.
Yes, I agree. So we can maybe get something, these guys have been very, very good at coming together for a
Yes.
special town meeting. I mean, a
I think
special
you're
select
absolutely
board
right being
meeting
aggressive
anytime.
about it.
They will come up
Absolutely.
and
Because
we
they'll
will
slip it
get
in.
something written. Maybe we can bring it to the meeting, because are you gonna take the things to Augusta Monday or get them emailed?
I'll get them to somebody.
Okay.
Even if I have to come out and fax them to the committee clerk.
Just wanted to, JD, why do you have, you had, a negative vibe against that letter that take out the LD 202 and put in this new, why do you,
It's my job to report on the news, not to make the news. I was at the meeting in Rockport. I was there for the whole day on Thursday. I've read very carefully what LD 646 says. I've discussed it with the DMR, and the results of that discussion will be in the paper on Friday.
Good. Very good.
so I'm getting a feeling that you are getting a different vibe to this.
Well, we're gonna get
than
his
what we
opinion
are.
on Friday, before the meeting, and so we will try to construct a letter once I read the bill about
He's not
3
going
more
to give you any
times.
preview.
I know, I know.
Michael?
Suggestion,
I wish you would, but,
suggestion. I'm gonna go home and read the bill.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Suggest
have,
that every
I
one of
got,
the board members
Yeah,
read the bill and
Yeah.
then maybe pick up the
Exactly.
phone and say, hey, what do you think of this?
yeah.
Okay, because if it's vague
I
to
have the bill in
her
the office.
and it's vague to you,
Yeah.
it might not be vague to me or vague to you.
I
You
can,
might be
I
able to
can
put
get
some
you a
things
copy
together.
of the
But I
bill
think
right
the board
now.
should read it
It's
instead
one
of
page
waiting for the
long.
newspaper or waiting for the meeting to happen.
It's one page long.
In my experience in business, anything that's vague is not right.
No,
Yeah.
no, it has to be very specific.
So,
Yeah. Barbara,
I just would like to ask a question. I have seen Will Poole's comments, and he is 100% behind the fishermen, and he sits on that committee. My question is, would it behoove everybody in Lubec, in Eastport, all the surrounding communities, start hammering and sending him, look, this is too vague, nobody seems to understand.
He's on our side.
I know he is, but this way he can say, I've got my constituents, I got 400 or 4,000 emails in 2 days, nobody understands what we're writing here.
yeah.
get all the
You don't
fishermen
know
and
how
all their families.
frustrated we all are. All we do is react to this crap non-stop.
Mhm.
I know, and I wish they'd leave me alone.
Well, it seems, things are always being written by non-fishermen to control fishermen.
I think
Right.
he is a fisherman now.
Yeah.
Trying to come up with this.
That's all I
Is he
have.
not, John? Is he? I think he is, or has some business. He had a business
Simmons?
for 30 years.
Simmons?
Yeah.
Yes, he's involved in shellfishing. Shellfishing.
Shellfish.
Fishing shellfish or?
He says he dug here.
Separation,
Yeah.
No, he told me he dug here.
really?
Personally.
He did?
But he did do declaration. That's what he was doing. And I understood that what his main concern was people with, towns without an ordinance, or towns with an ordinance that weren't acting on their ordinance was the main reason why he started this. Was that not right, Mike?
That's
That's
basically
your
what it is,
opinion?
and that's why this town can be very proud of the efforts, not only that its Shellfish Committee members have put in over the years, but the conservation responsibilities on each clam digger to come forward. And this town has a very good record, according to every DMR person I ever talked to with shellfish, that we knocked ourselves out to meet our conservation requirement. We are maintaining our ordinance. We are not looking to have anybody come in and take over. And another point I'd like to make regarding decoration is that's proof positive that it's your resource, because the decoration company has to pay the town a bushel fee for clams it digs and removes from your town. That's a precedent that's your resource. So you're not looking to give up control of your resource.
I think that Carol, didn't the DMR say that we couldn't do that when we had to redo the ordinance, that we couldn't charge a fee per bushel, or am I wrong? If they came into declaration day, I've got to show you something, and you'll wanna see this, I gotta run to the truck, cause I forgot it. It's just a piece of paper.
Well, at one time they did, so there's a reason why. It's the town's resource.
Right.
Dug from the town's flat. Thank you.
Yeah.
Show you what I showed us at the show. Yeah, did you listen? President?
We're not gonna decide anything tonight
No,
on this,
no,
so we should just move along.
yeah.
Yeah. Dan, take over Carol's.
That first 3 or 4 sections, I mean, we do anyway.
All that does is add one clause to an existing statute.
I think I'll-
Well, they'll go ahead without you.
That's okay. It's public, we're at public comment.
Yeah, and we're not gonna do anything on this tonight.
But I think this
so we
is
should-
homework now, if you read
Well,
this.
this is homework, yes.
And then we need to formulate some things by
Yes.
Friday, so I can take our formal letter to the meeting for Julie at 6 o'clock
Yeah.
on Friday.
Okay.
So, you need to read it 2 or 3 times. At
Yes.
first glance, it's like, what? What was that?
Okay, Siddons, Pierce, and Sutton.
All right then, if we don't have any further public comment, we
No,
will.
wait a minute, reword committee update. You have
Oh,
open.
well, okay, so I did shellfish. I don't think we have any other committees. Do we have any? That you know of? Right? Renee?
Huh?
I can't think of any. No.
Yeah.
Board
I'm waiting for
shellfish,
you from now public comment.
Yeah,
public comment.
yeah.
Lubec was the highest clam landings in the whole state, 4th.
I applaud this board's motions towards transparency with the Ustreaming of the town meeting. Is there some special requirement in order to watch it on Ustream? So you just
Internet
go on
access.
Ustream and do what?
You can go on Ustream, or you can access the link right directly from our website. It's under
Okay.
the Board of Selectmen tab, and then where all the videos are posted of the
Okay.
recorded video. The very top one is, it says, click here for live streaming. That's only when available.
I made a mistake of going right to Ustream and not to the website.
I went to Ustream, I couldn't get it to.
Yep, I tested it prior to the meeting tonight, it's working. I've got people telling me that
So
it's
he's from
working,
Waldeboro,
so.
and that's why.
Okay.
Working
That's
on
right.
it.
Thank you, keep up the good work.
See that?
Into my
Look at these guys at Dresden, Warren,
Yeah,
Waldeboro.
yeah, and they're all that area.
Yeah.
Any further public comment?
Oh,
I was just wondering if there was any thoughts on having an open house at the new public works garage?
We talked about
I
that.
was
Keep
thinking that
talking
would be a
about
very
that.
good idea when the weather's a little bit better.
But unless I get my basket back from the last batch of blueberries, I don't see any reason to make any more.
Did you eat the basket?
Took it home.
But to answer your question, yes, there is, because it
Yes,
gets
but
brought up every
it'll
year.
be in like April, you know, when it's not all muddy and mushy and weathering, when it gets settled. But it's a very good idea, we should have one. Any further comments?
No, that's, we've had a good meeting tonight.
And congratulations, I know, on the baby.
Yes, thank you.
Ah, yes, beautiful baby.
Huge man.
Oliver.
Never that blizzard.
I'd like to say congratulations to Ricky and his crew for doing the good job that they did do on the work.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
No, you don't go anywhere.
No, I'm not. Bill needs to say something.
Ah.